Today, I just want to take a really quick look at the Timex Expedition Solar Watch. So I got this watch at Walmart for $41. You can also find it at Amazon and the Timex website as well. Generally, I'm pretty happy with this purchase so far, so I'll go ahead and dive into some of the specifics about the watch, some things you might want to know before you buy. The watch is fairly straightforward. Its only real feature other than keeping the time is the date window, which is at the 3 o'clock area of the watch face. The date window is a little bit small. You have to look pretty closely to see the date, but it works really well, and I think that it's implemented well, and it has a nice look on the watch face. The proportions of everything on the watch look really nice, and that everything goes pretty nicely together. The hour and minute hand have Lume on them, which is kind of a hit or miss feature at this price point, but I was really happy that the Lume on my hands worked really well. After they've been exposed to any bright light of any kind and I go into the dark, it is glowing a lot and it lasts for a good amount of time. So I was pretty happy that the Lume on this watch works really nicely. Kind of a trade-off of having a solar powered movement is that there is no Indiglow feature on this watch. So whenever you push the crown in, the watch face does not light up. And my understanding is that it's really hard, even impossible, to have a solar panel on the watch whenever it's also a lit up watch face. So that's kind of why this watch does not have a light up watch face. The watch facing itself is slightly cheap. It's made out of a plastic material. On the website they call it resin, but it really just feels like plastic. But I wasn't actually disappointed because at the price point that I was buying this watch, I didn't really expect any high quality materials. And the fact that you're getting a solar movement, which is a pretty rare and innovative feature, also kind of counteracts other areas of this watch where they didn't put as much quality into it. So even though it is plastic, it has a nice matte black finish. It's pretty low key. It doesn't draw too much attention, and it appears to be really durable. For these reasons, I kind of appreciate their use of plastic. With that said, this watch can be used outdoors in like a variety of different settings, swimming, as it is 50-meter water resistant, hiking, all of that. And it's going to withstand some of those impacts because it is a pretty durable watch. But it's also very casual and it doesn't draw much attention. So you could also use it in a more formal scenario, unlike other outdoor watches like the G-Shock series. This watch face does have a dive ring, but it does not rotate. So just be aware of that. It's not a dive watch, so it's not like anyone would be using the ring for its intended purpose anyways, but I was hoping that it would rotate just so I could mess around with it and play with it in class or something. But it's not really a deal breaker that it does not rotate. And lastly, we have the watch band to talk about. Whenever I first took it out of the box, I thought that the watch band was a little bit cheap just because of how thin it is. But I've actually grown to like it because it is extremely lightweight and it is a really durable nylon material. You also have to think about it's not leather, so it can, be in the water all you want and not have a problem with that. And it's not a metal watch band, so you don't have to take out any links or go through the hassle of bringing it somewhere to have links taken out. So it just works really well out of the box. And kind of the last touch of this watch is the Expedition logo on the watch band itself. It has a little illustration of a sun, which represents the solar powered nature of this watch, and then the coordinates of what I assume to be the Timex headquarters, or maybe it's the Gallatin River. I don't know. So a lot of these watch features seem to be slightly below what you would expect in quality, but you also have to remember that you are getting a solar power movement, which at this price point is a really attractive feature, and you cannot expect it to be a above average watch in every other department when it has a solar power movement inside of it. So I was exceedingly happy with this purchase. I love the way it looks. I wear it at work whenever I wait tables, and I basically wear it everywhere I go because you can wear it with about any outfit and it works really well, and it's dependable knowing that the battery should not die. So if this review helped you guys out any, you can look at the link in the description to purchase it on Amazon, and also leave a like on the video.